all of these things. So we have to understand that that's one. We rule side by side. We did it back then. We need to do it again.
Come on, man.
Don't let this Caucasian white man and woman make you believe that feminism is the way to go. Because it ain't the way to go. It's white women who needed numbers because they were not being treated right by their white man. That's the only reason why the feminist movement was successful, and that's why the feminist movement was started, was for white women to get rights. All right, we were fighting for civilian rights as people together. We were fighting together. Black men and women and families for civilian rights, while white women were fighting for rights against their white man. So I want to make that very clear. Number two, you cannot call the black woman a female dog and expect your own mama not to be called such, and you cannot disrespect the black woman and expect the enemy not to disrespect you. The main reason why police brutality is able to slide is because we let it slide among our own people when we disrespect our own people. We kill each other, so it lets the police kill us faster. We disrespect each other, so it allows them to disrespect us faster. They're like, well, nigga, if you're going to disrespect yourself, how the hell do you expect me to respect you?
That part.
Matter of fact, how if you disrespect the woman who birthed you, do you expect me to respect her? Why? You're showing me how to kill you.
Right.
You're showing me, matter of fact, I get more of a benefit for disrespecting you. Matter of fact, if I do respect you, I'm going against your own better interests.
Right.
Because you actually want me to disrespect your people because you show me so well how to do it on my own.
You taught me how to treat your people.
You taught me how to treat your own people.
I say, and I've been saying, and I like
accountability, as my brother said.
To you, sir.
Yes, sir.
I so appreciate your majestic, your majesty it.
We hood though. Well, we hood though. Yes,
sir, because you're just confirmation.
Appreciate that,
I'm going to
brother.
say that. I've been saying it for the longest. I say the black woman is the boss of the planet Earth.
She is, brother. Come on.
Yeah,
Come on.
Yeah, we were created with muscles and lumps and bubbles all in our bodies so we can build and lift and carry. Yep.
Come on.
But she, soft, dainty, and she build all of us.
Come on, brother.
And she don't leave. How about when the moment she push out a child, 8.8 pound, 9 ounce, man.
Come on.
Out of her vaginal region, and then it go back to being the size of a damn quarter or a dime.
Come on.
Right? Mm-hmm. Then she stays. She get a strong spirit of nurturer, which means that was God given. She can't leave.
Come on, brother.
And if you take the child from the woman be searching for Wi-Fi, buffering her because her assignment is away from her. Yeah, I'm talking about the woman.
Come on, brother.
But then we as the protectors and providers and sustainers of said woman be the number one destroyers of said woman.
Come on.
Then we destroying that said woman in the presence of everybody.
Everybody.
But then when we see everybody destroy our woman, then we go to the everybody and say, what the hell you doing with my woman? He said, well, woman you talking about, that's the bitch. Ain't that the bitch you told me she was?
Man, come on, brother.
That's how I'm treating her like that because you told me I could.
Come on.
That's why I'm miseducating your kids because you told me I could.
Come on.
That's why I raped your mama.
Come on.
Nigga, I raped your mama because you let me.
Come on, brother.
You making everything else important to your daughter. You got your daughter ass on social media.
Come on.
Throw that ass in a circle. She's 9 years old.
Come on, brother.
You doing that.
Come on, brother.
So
accountability.
Come on. So at some point we got to bring it on back and say, hold up, wait, I got to reintroduce myself to myself. Then I could present myself as a king to the queen who she knows she is, but she just drinking a pill in her way to sleep. She don't want to. She's running from the queen because she seems as though. Right.
Come on, brother.
Yeah,
come on,
so
brother.
I got to reintroduce myself to me. I got to come on back to the divine architect.
Come on.
And get my for real lessons.
Come on, brother.
And then say, okay. Well done, my good and faithful servant.
Man.
Now carry your ass home and go back and be with the divine order of God, man, woman, child.
Come on, brother.
But while we separated, all of us are off balance. All of us off balance. What is that? We off balance now. Look at this here because
what is that?
The vibration. We got some vibrating.
Is that that phone?
Okay.
No, that's actually the Roman.
Oh.
Just gotta turn it off.
Oh, there we go.
Okay.
Man, that was.
Hold on.
It was right on time, brother.
It was good time. Because we have a couple of minutes, right? Well, we have about 8:10. We got to 8:10. They're going to let's expand a little bit. But this is the question because it's three powerful kings on this at this mic right now, right? So.
Four, but the other one ain't saying nothing.
Man, he's just basking in it.
It's four.
Soaking it up.
Matter of fact, it's five. There's a lot of black kings up in here today, but it's just three of us up here talking.
Yes, sir.
This is going to be the question to us.
Yes, sir.
And I need it to be answered honestly. Do you as men, and the question is for myself.
Yes,
so
sir.
I just said, do we as men find it difficult being a man in a relationship when we was taught how not to be in a relationship with our queens?
Can I
and then we're gonna take. Let's be mindful of time.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Ask that question again, sir, but in a nutshell, please.
Do we, as men, find it difficult being men in a relationship when we was taught for so long how not to be in a committed relationship?
Understood.
Do we find it difficult to do a thing that we were never taught to do? Wow, that was my brother calling.
Okay.
Oh, Omar, you know.
Oh.
Do we find it difficult to do a thing I was never taught to do? No. No, it's not difficult. I just ain't going to do the shit I was never taught to do. I can freestyle, keep hitting the wall until I get it right, I guess. But is it difficult? No, it's not. However, but if I'm in love with the idea of being, I would do my research and find out how to be. Now, in order for me to be in a relationship, first I got to gravitate towards brothers that look as if they're in healthy relationships. They like each other still in public. They still hold hands and kiss each other in the mouth.
That's right.
So I'm going to gravitate towards them, and I'm going to talk with them and say, brother, yeah, all right. That's what you do? So I ain't supposed to do that?
How you do that? How you do that?
Okay, so, right.
That's right. That's right.
I'm
That's
supposed
right.
to shut up sometimes?
That's
I'm not supposed to
basics.
Okay.
Basics, brother. Come on now.
Right.
Basics. Come on.
That's what you do. Hey, bro, could you write that shit down for me, man? I'm forgetting stuff, man.
Yeah. That's real.
Then I'll go through the necessary channels and learning how to be in a committed relationship.
That's right.
But the thing is, a lot of us brothers be cheating on ourselves because we know we ain't the commitment type. So we be faking jacks and playing games with the sister.
You say that, you made that statement, but why? Why aren't we the commitment type?
No, because we embrace the whole being what's the word
single
I'm looking
forever,
for? Single and promiscuous.
Right.
So I embrace that. They call me real nigga. That's what they call me, and I like it. I'm the dude to go to. I lay it down, and that's what I do. I got them by the few. I got a bunch. So I'll embrace that part of me. So, but now, the moment I try to go do another thing on some just me and you monogamous, I'm cheating on myself because I know that ain't what I want.
You gotta go back to the basics.
Right.
And here's the basics.
Speak.
You learn from your enemy.
Speak like that.
You learn from your enemy.
Speak.
Your enemy is keeping not only your ancestors
Right.
enslaved,
Right.
but he's keeping his family to the point when the family can continue to benefit from those that he keep in slavery. And we're not just talking about just for the moment when slavery going on. You have people and troglodytes, Anglo-Saxons, whatever you want to call them, that are still living to this day off of slavery. Legacy.
Eating right.
Taken care of. And guess what? They still have somebody still in slavery, whether it be corporate America or otherwise.
Somewhere. Right.
So you learn from your enemy. How is it that your enemy can take care of his family? How is it that your enemy got life insurance for his kids, where your kids got to figure out whether or not they're going to live or die when they walk out the door?
Say that again. Say that again.
See?
Why is it that they got 401ks? And why is it that they got stocks and bonds, CDs, et cetera, when you just living check to check and day by day? Why is it that we been putting more money into our apartments when instead of finding out, all right, wait a minute, I can just put maybe 25% down and I could pay the same thing that I'm paying on rent for my mortgage? And even though for some people they say that's a death, to get a mortgage, but at the same time, you're living in a comfortable space.
Right.
Just like the slave master had a backyard.
Yeah.
Now your child got a backyard.
Indeed.
See. There are three sciences that the Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad said the enemy never wanted us to know. Mm-hmm. That is the science of business, clearly. That is the science of warfare, clearly. And that is the science of mating or relationships. They wanted to guarantee that they broke us from being a people who had a steady ground of respect, love for our queen. Why? Because if you have love for your queen, you'll die for her. You'll protect her. You will procreate with her. You will be with her 10 toes down all the way through any and everything. Matter of fact, you will go to war for her. And if you go to war for her, that means you will go to war for your people, because she represents an entire nation. As we are telling a nation, when you teach a man, you teach an individual. But when you're teaching a woman, you're teaching a nation, a people. So whatever you give to her, she will give to those that come from her. And they know this. The enemy has always known this. So the moment
we start getting back to that mentality of hold up, this is my original mentality right now. Being promiscuous is something that the enemy put on me when he was breaking me. He was breaking me in buck breaking rooms in Jamaica. He was buck breaking me over in America. He was buck breaking me all throughout Europe. He was buck breaking me all in certain parts of Africa. So he forced promiscuity onto me. Bro, Sarah Bartman, he was putting her and making them have sexual orgies with this black woman. Experimenting on the sand. Why is her voluptuous gluteus medius and maximus so protrudinous, so big? They didn't understand it. So they used her for promiscuous experiments. Brother, so that whole promiscuous thing, man, we embrace it because we lack discipline. They got discipline. And they got 5-year-olds knowing how to carry clips, brother, and they know how to take out a damn fly off of the horn of a deer a mile away. So we need to embrace discipline. We'll get back to being monogamous. We'll get back to loving that one woman all the way down creating a nation. It took time for us to be put in this condition, as I said before, and now it will take time for us to get out of it.
Indeed. And I too agree. Again, I love it. That's just all, again, we were taught to fall or cater more to our lower desires, man.
Yes, sir.
That's the ways of our oppressor, their lower desires.
Simple.
This is why they gravitate toward the shiny stuff. So now they got all the shiny stuff. They got the house with 17 bathrooms.
With 2 people living in it.
An old lady and a cat living in that joint.
Right.
Like, but then we want that. Why? Because we don't know who we are.
Come on, brother.
We fallen victim to our lower desires. As a man, when I was coming up, I was told I would be considered as being a mighty man if I had plenty vagina to choose from. And I believed that until I got a little older and I began to get the knowledge of myself and realized that every single one of those vaginas that I had my way with were connected to a woman. A woman that was connected to feelings. And then you get to intact with her feelings and you realize, damn, she just like my mother.
Come on, brother.
Oh, shit, this is my sister.
Come on, brother.
You remind me of my daughter.
Come on, brother.
Right, so now I'm no longer in my lower desires. I'm walking off my higher frequency.
Come on, brother.
My higher self. But then, hold up, wait a minute. But then, again, I have to gravitate towards brothers who's like-minded.
That's right.
Because I could be still trying to work with these higher frequencies, but then my comrades' lower desires, I think I'm operating on 100. When I'm working on fumes, I'm just a decision away from acting like a thought pocket all over again. So what we have to do is clean up what we fucked up.
Come on, brother.
We got to clean it up. I am not expecting not near one oppressive anybody. I don't give a fuck what color you is. I ain't expecting nobody to man my situation more than me.
Come on,
or
brother.
better than me. Ain't nobody man in my house better than me. Ain't nobody man in my community better than me. And damn it, ain't nobody got more power over the children in my community more than I do. Let's have an accountability contest. Let's go.
God's built with gods.
At the same token, here's the thing that I learned. Now, womanizer, king of it.
Come on.
A mother, like, I can't even explain how bad it I was as far as growing up and under her.
Come on.
Father was missing. Didn't meet my father since I was 41 or 47.
Come on.
Now, what if you grew up in the wilderness like that?
Yeah.
Where do you find the water?
Right.
So the church, you go to the church.
Church out. Help out.
Even the pastor in church is womanizer.
Yeah. Everybody.
Everybody. And the people and the brothers in the mosque.
Everybody.
So when you go for that water, and here's where I found out. And I was raised under all men that were womanizers.
Speak.
It wasn't until I said, why?
Yeah, that's
until you start questioning yourself. Now understand, wait a minute, something's wrong with this. All right?
That's
I was molested at 10 years old. Why?
Gotta break it. Gotta break the cycle, bro. You gotta break
it. So it wasn't until I questioned myself that everything started opening up.
That's right.
As a man who right now been with my wife for 19 years,
go ahead.
That's what I'm
talking
about.
Come on, that part.
Yes, sir.
It's imperative for me to make sure that I continuously say why in my life.
Yes, sir.
That's right.
Because my why is taking care of my autistic son and my 24-year-old. My why is making sure that I am on work on time, and even though I'm about to leave a job and concentrate on what we're doing,
that's right,
and establishing myself as a true businessman.
Indeed,
that's right.
But until I continue to stop, everything else and continue to say why.
Yeah.
The man that knows nothing knows everything.
Come on.
So you have to say why to understand
searching
where everything is.
Keep building.
Right.
So that's all I got for.
Appreciate that though. That's good because I've been in that why place for a long time.
Man.
47 as well.
And one thing about the why, it's very important that you have the why, because the why gives you the how.
Mm-hmm. Indeed.
And the how leads you to the what. Indeed. And the what is the understanding of yourself.
That's right.
And that's why when I keep people are getting upset with me because I'm correcting them about this understanding word. It's nothing about understanding. It's about inner, because you can what you try to understand is underneath you. Yeah. You don't need to understand it. You need to get in you, and everything right now needs to lead to a role of inner. So your why will give you the how to what. Right. And that's inner you. So, brother, you want to wrap us up something?
Man.
Yeah, wrap us up, because I got to go take this call.
Oh yes, sir. I'm going to say, man.
Your brother hit you a couple times.
Dr. Malik on call, and we know that's his big brother Malik from The Wire.
Yeah, Umar from The Wire.
Oh, do you think?
That's family.
I'm going to say this right now, man. It's always good to build with gods, brother. And when I say this, the word God means force and power. Yeah. One possessed with force and power, meaning those who can build, those who can put into action what it is that they are saying with their mouth. See, we building now. Now, when you start building, as he said, accountability. Now, whatever you build, you better put into action. Give it a purpose and put it in motion. Because he didn't say no empty words. This brother didn't say no empty words. Neither did he. None of us up here. What we're saying through the social media earphones, where everybody's seeing right now, take it and put it into activity, because the moment we make it happen, everybody will start to respect us and take their hats off, like the Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad said. He said, even the white man will tip his hat in respect to you.
Have to.
When he sees that you have respect for yourself, accountability for yourself, you're doing stuff for your queen, your children, you're protecting, you're sustaining, and maintaining. Well, damn it, even the devil gonna bow down like you. Hey, you know what? You doing your thing. And I gotta give it to you. Matter of fact, I try to come and take your woman, and you chop my hand off. You know what? I'm gonna salute you with you're doing your thing. You're doing exactly what you need to be doing. So that's what we need to focus on, which is unity. We need to focus on our liberation. And we need to focus on the commonality, not all the damn division that we got. We can argue over all the things that we don't have. We do it all the time. But let's argue about what we do have in common and what we do not have that we commonly need. We need to find out, what do we need to survive as a nation of people. Not as individuals no more, not even as individual groups. Because even Nation of Islam, we ain't just about the Nation of Islam. We believe all original people are members of the Nation of Islam. Whether you call yourself by a different label or not. So guess what? We family regardless. That's why I brought up the farms that we have in the nation. It's not just for people in the nation registered. It's for everybody. You want food, you want vegetables and all that, we got it for you. We have independent schools because we know what this enemy was doing. So the Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad created schools. We call them the killing fields because you're killing the children mentally. So he said we have our own schools, Muhammad University of Islam. All right, we have independent businesses. We got our own independent news publication, the #1 black-owned news publication on the planet, The Final Call. Newspaper as well as digital. Now we created NFA Studios, which is on the internet, putting out original content, real truth from black produced people. So it's like, wait a minute, we have to take it over. We are succeeding. We are coming together. We building businesses. We are buying land. We are connected with Africa in a way now that we haven't been in a long time. It's just most of the work is on the hush, because that's exactly how it needs to be, so that the enemy doesn't stop it. But we are connecting. Our African brothers don't hate us. Matter of fact, a lot of them may have that ignorance because of the damn programming from this tell lie vision, which tells you lies visually by programming you, tell lie vision programming. But they are not looking at that anymore like they're looking at social media. And they're like, wait a minute, you got brothers out here, you got the guys on the earth, you got brothers on these radio stations, they spitting truth. Oh, I didn't know black men were so articulate. I didn't know they had that much math in their head. I didn't know that these brothers really knew about things. Oh, wow, they are smart.
That's why they be looking at us like this, like, yo,
dude, brother, I was on a radio station that was tuned into South Africa, all the vehicles in South Africa, and they were saying that they did not realize that the youth, the black youth out here, were that intelligent. I'm like, damn, but that's not because of them. It's because of how this enemy has been programmed.
How they introduced,
so, how they taught. Come on, bro. So unity is the #1 thing we got to focus on. Our common survival is the other thing we need to focus on. Of course, coming together and establishing everything for ourselves so that we can have an independent nation for ourselves, so that we can rely on ourselves. And I'm talking about in every way possible, from land to food, clothing, shelter, transportation, communication, education, medical supplies, and medical meaning doctor's offices and hospitals. We have to be totally independent. And of course, the Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad, the #1 number one thing is separation, meaning establishing a nation with a nation. There is a little China in every city. There is a Jewish district in every damn state. There is an independent little India, little Cambodia, little Armenia. So if they got little everything, why can't we have a big something of our own? A big Africa town, big Ethiopia, big whatever, big original town, whatever you want to call it, nation town. We can come together with a name and we can have our own, because once we have our own, we will demand respect, because a person who ain't got a dog in the race, if you ain't got a dog, you can't come to the race. Matter of fact, shut your damn mouth. You can't invest in nothing. But you need to bring your own so that people can respect you and they say, you know what, I respect them. Why? Because they ain't got their hands out no more. They close their hands and they put them together and they said, we're going to build. And that's what God's do. We build and we create our own universe. We ain't trying to get into somebody else's who don't want us to be there in the first place.
Right. That's good.
That's good. I love y'all, and then the damn thing you could do about it. Thank you, my brothers. Thank you, Dr. Malik.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, Brother Riz. I am so pleased to have you here.
I'm loving y'all, brothers, man.
We don't want you to be the last of this connection.
Every time I'm in Newark, brother.
Make this, we ain't going to just be every time you're in Newark, bro. We know how to fly, too.
All right, well, look.
Challenge.
We come out there.
We talk about accountability.
We can get plane tickets, brother.
Challenge.
We come out there and...
Yes, sir.
And before we leave, I still want to put this out there. Anybody battling substance abuse, man.
Right. Oh yeah, teach brother. Yeah, we need that.
You
yes,
sign
need help
from
with that.
now till all the way till Thursday.
Yes.
From 7 in the morning till 3 p.m. you can come sign up for detox. You don't need no money. You don't even need no insurance. All you gotta do is just have a desire to get some act right in your life.
That's right.
Let's go. You sign up for detox now. By 4th of July, you'll feel like a superhero.
That's right.
You'll come on back and fix your community, man. That's all I got to say about that. My name is Dr. Malik Speaks, and I approve all of what you just heard tonight.
Dr. Malik Speaks.
Don't you can do about it. A-Squad Rebel Radio, and
Hold
we out.
Man.
Radio.
Man. No, they set me off. I was between two of the brother, my left and right lobe right here. I'm like, man, they my brain here. I'm like, yo, brother, y'all making it happen, black man, brother.
Bro, I appreciate your presence, though.
Brother, oh no.
Yes, this is
brother. See, we
hold
need
the
that.
line. We need that. Now I want to come to Compton. I've never been out there, and I heard their tacos be popping.
Oh yeah. These brothers said he want to come down to Compton for the tacos. Well, we right down the street from Mexico, brother. So it's all authentic.
Right there.
It's all authentic.
Yeah, I know it's official tissue.
Man, come on,
my
brother.
cousin called me from Cali today. Yeah, he called me just to check in.
Yeah. You got to get down there, brother, especially at this time, man. It's so beautiful, brother.
LA, when I went out to LA, it's beautiful out there. But but as I said, you can't compare New York with LA.
No.
But
it's big.
I can appreciate each one.
Yeah, we complement each other very well. Right. We got the hood, we got the,
The only thing, but it's funny. The first time when I went out to, I'm 38 now. Boys in the Hood came out when I was 10 years old in '91. So I went and I'm seeing it for the first time. But so, hold on, I'll tell you what happened real quick. So here's sort of what went on. So living in New York all my life.
Yes, sir.
Oh, here on the East Coast. I was in it was like a more apartments. It's more like a city. LA is more like it's like a suburb.
Yeah. It's wide open.
So when I first seen Boys in the Hood on television, right? I'm like, how is that the ghetto? They got a house in the backyard.
Right.
Then when I went out there, then I seen it. It was like a rundown suburb, South Central and East LA.
Brother. Yeah.
I'm like, it ain't like us here. It's like 12 families in a 100-story building over here.
No.
Like, I mean, 100 families in a 12-story building over here on the East Coast.
I'm digging the bow tie now.
The bow ties.
We ain't gonna talk about it. Which is the unity,
brother. The bow ties will be on sale. They'll be going on order next Friday.
Okay.
Because it's that time.
Oh, I'm doing pictures
Family
of all
pre-order.
Everybody read that. We're gonna
Rizzaislam.com pre-order
you
my
gotta
first
leave
book
now.
right now.
I gotta call that number back.
Rizzaislam.com pre-order my first book right now. Right now. Y'all need to come check in, tap in with my brothers here.
A-Squad Rebel Radio.
A-Squad Rebel Radio on this part of the planet.
Man. Yeah. The real ones, man.
Yeah.
Check us out.
Pushing unity always, family. I'm gonna check y'all later. May Allah bless you. Peace. Assalamu alaikum.